Hello, puffins of the Novympia lifestyle.
Hi.
Welcome to this Novympia treat. Before we kick into the action today, I'd like to take a second, if we can, to talk about the sponsor of this parody. Today's video is sponsored by June's Journey.
June's Journey is a free-to-download mobile game set in the Roaring 20s. You're tasked with finding objects that are hidden in gorgeously framed scenes as June works to solve the mysterious murder of her sister.
So you play as June Parker in a stunning cloche hat. This is where I love this game because it meets you halfway, because yes, you can fight against the clock if you really want to be kind of on it, but at the same time you don't have to. You can absolutely take your time with it.
Knife.
Stop this. Oh, she's...
Bottle and basket.
I think this is perfect though, because you know now it's turning cold in the UK. Stormy outside. I like to sort of get
that kind of weather, isn't it?
Get under a nice fleece duvet and you've got your game there and you can really get immersed. I think we like different kind of elements of this because I love the storyline kind of side of it, whereas Nova likes the actual kind of like the gameplay and the artwork involved in this game. I think there's a lot for you to try if you try it. If you'd like to try June's Journey, there's going to be a link in the description box down below if you want to click on that and check it out.
Remember, it's completely free to download, so you've got no excuse not to give it a go today.
June's Journey is available on Android and iOS mobile devices.
But you could also play it through Facebook on a computer.
Our thanks go out to the team at June's Journey for sponsoring this parody. Let's get to the show. Alright.
I find you very rude.
Start the shit show. Okay. Hello, it's me, Spooky Amelia Earhart. Halloween Rose DeWitt Bacator. Eglantine Price for the digital age. YouTube Amish pioneer woman and part-time pirate. The sun is not out today. It's dark and stormy, which means I can walk to Joanne's without bursting into flames. And there's people staring at me. Don't look at me. Get away from me. Hi there. Oh, this is empty. Great start. Fan-fucking-tastic. Forgot to fill my coffee mug. Let us pretend that this never happened. I need to get a refill. I'll be right back. That was weird. A rude gentleman just came to the door, told me I looked like I was going to Renaissance fair. So I turned him into a fascinator. I am here with Colleen Darnell in her beautiful home. I've already pinched a bunch of her antique jewelry and it's sitting in my satchel. I currently have 4 projects on the go, and there's always that one project that you never get round to doing, like taking the dead pigeon out of the septic tank. I don't want my neighbors to look at me. Ah! If you didn't know, we are finally moving house. It is time. We have been here since the late 40s, and I was not planning a closet purge, but here we are. Starting with this, which I do not wear anymore, unless I am preparing turbot.
But there's this famous story where King Snoffer was really bored in the palace. And so his chief magician, much like kind of the position of Imhotep.
What better method, says I, to piss away a Sunday afternoon than to make a swing dress from the pashmina that my neighbor Mrs. Peyton dyed in. It is a beautiful shade of green, but it probably won't be enough to make a whole dress. But we'll soldier forth, with less chance of success than there is of me not remembering the Lord of the Rings later on, randomly as I run through a meadow and I just cry. Condoleezza Rice asks, are you a natural redhead? I mean, does the carpet beater match the Victrola? This is probably more work than I want to do. Reading fan fiction like it's a work of classic literature. Edward Cullen promptly went down on Jacob Black. Miraculously, this seems to be working. Pretty stinking happy with this. It's not. Guess it's not. Sometimes if something's not working, you just have to kind of... we make do as we go along. Mr. Darcy spun around and exclaimed, Don't you broads ever shut the F up. I am pretty happy with this. It's probably time to do the cheesy reveal. Before sitting down today, I myself performed the Egyptian death ritual of the Hamdai on her husband here in her living room.
Weirdly enough, that is not inappropriate.
So on ye olde Instagram, I asked people to send me pictures of their old and embarrassing Halloween costumes, and 90% of it, people just sent me their buttholes and a few titties. But I thought it might be fun to go through some of them before the family curse grips me and turns me back into an old vase. Oh no, too late.
I'll be your whiskey grandpa.
Ah, these are old pajamas, and it might be time for them to go. Sometimes I'll wear this if I'm going to a ballroom trapped in an orb.
Electricity? It'll never catch on.
This is a funeral procession skirt that I probably don't need, but it has really good swoosh. Prepare yourself for the swoosh. This is my most recent make, and it is an 1800s long skirt that I made to make it look like I'm a huge vital organ. Oh, I don't get to the movie theater too often. I'm usually too busy painting a feature wall, which sort of just looks like Frodo ate some bad meat. And then, but vintage.
If I run fast enough, I can go back in time.
I need to wait for this to dry, which might take a while, which should give me enough time to look for the lens.
The reason why the tombs in the Valley of the Kings stayed as safe as they did, as long as they did, was because of the Medjay.
Galadriel, boy, what a selfish bitch. She ate my entire footlong, cried Sam.
I walk the narrow path between fantasy heroine and 50s fishwife.
This one is very, very sexy. Yeah! I made this to cosplay a sensual Maggie Smith. I made this to flirt with the UPS guy. I made this umbrella in case I need to save the bank's children.
Begone, you toe rag, for I am married.
One of the things they do there and in the tomb robbery papyri, instead change it to Mesjedi Amen.
Thank you for coming. We upload almost every Friday, and we have fun here. This is a House of Wax reference. It's not nefarious. Before this comments, someone came up to me in a bar and was just like, that looks rude. Thank you for watching my Rachel Maksy parody. If you don't know who Rachel Maksy is, then do yourself a favour and go and check her out. Thank you, Rachel, for allowing me to do that. You've been a very big part of our lives for a few years now. She's just the best. Anyone who is on YouTube with that level of like authenticity and like being themselves, I think is worthy of celebration. So that was my thank you to you, Rachel. If you are new to the channel, then hello, I'm Novympia and I will sell this house today. We do shit like this over here. There's been a few more of those parody. Who have we done? Oh, Bailey, Sarian. There's so many at this point, I lose track of who we've done, but if you want to, you know, check us out, hang around for a while and check out what we've done, then I guess subscribe and all that other shit. Rachel, I believe, is aware of this parody, so this is bizarre that you're watching this now, Rachel, but thank you so much for being here. There's going to be a small clip on social media. If you want to share it, the social media is down here, and maybe Rachel will do a reaction to it. Can't say, can't say. There will be a message afterwards if you'd like to join the Novympia lifestyle cult on Patreon. Some of those guys get birthday shout-outs over there, including, but not limited to, for November 25th, Keith, happy birthday doll. 26th was Matt Haddocks, happy birthday to you. Also for the 26th is Robin. And Robin's been with us a while, so happy birthday, Robin. Alyssa for November 30th, happy birthday, doll. December 1st is for Sasha, and Sasha's also been there for a long time, so thank you so much, Sasha. Happy birthday. And for December 5th, it's Ariel, happy birthday. Also a big thank you to June's Journey for sponsoring this parody. If you click on the link and download it, then that looks good for us. Cheers then.
And a 50s fishwife to our brand new patrons Adam McLaren, Joshua Street, Yaya Erin, Liam Williams, Andrew Seabury, Blake the Icon, Emily Eddins, Mercury, Doomy Daz, Malice Fable, Ryan Blackhawk, Eden Illustrations, Saturn Like the Planet, Casey Lynch, Deadly Nightshade, Peen, Jamie Dixon, Tony Bannister, Chloe, Bam Corinne and Jeremy Allen.
But we'll soldier forth, with less chance of success than there is of me not remembering the Lord of the Rings later on, randomly as I run through a meadow and I just cry.
Join the Patron, we'll do a shot of Patron.